Imagine this for a second. What if the key to unlocking a deeper connection with the universe has been hidden from you for centuries? What if I told you there's an ancient guide to astral projection, one that's been suppressed, forgotten, or deliberately kept out of sight from the masses? Today, we're diving deep into the lost teachings of the ancients on how to leave your physical body behind, travel through realms beyond this world, and uncover secrets that could change everything you know about reality. But here's the real kicker. These teachings were once available to everyone, passed down through generations, only to be lost in the sands of time. Yet, these techniques have never truly disappeared. They've just been waiting for the right moment to be rediscovered. That moment? Right now. What if I told you that every single night, as you sleep, you're already astral projecting, without even realizing it? You've done it countless times, yet you may have never been conscious of it. But here's the twist. You could consciously tap into this hidden ability, and with the ancient knowledge we'll explore today, you can master it in a way that most people can't even fathom. In this video, we're going to uncover the ancient guide to astral projection that has been lost for centuries. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. So, buckle up because we're about to unlock doors to mystical dimensions you didn't even know existed. Before we dive deeper into these powerful secrets, do me a favor. If you love exploring the unknown, make sure you hit that subscribe button and share this with anyone who would appreciate the cosmic mysteries we're about to uncover. Now let's set the stage. Astral projection has been shrouded in mystery for centuries. Some cultures have openly embraced it, while others have kept it hidden under layers of secrecy. Picture this. Ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians and the Sumerians, were already practicing forms of astral projection thousands of years ago. They didn't have the tools or modern science we do today, but they understood the power of the spirit and the ability to transcend physical limitations. They used this power to explore spiritual realms, communicate with gods, and gain knowledge that was otherwise unattainable. But as history marched forward, these secrets started to fade away. Why? The powers that be, religious authorities, political leaders, feared what people could do with this knowledge. Can you imagine the threat of ordinary people accessing realms beyond this one? The potential to uncover truths that could shift the very foundation of society? These leaders began to suppress and distort these teachings. Some groups, like the Gnostics and mystics of the medieval period, tried to hold onto these ancient techniques, but their messages were either watered down or lost in translation. However, despite the suppression, astral projection never completely disappeared. It survived in secret societies, ancient texts, and even hidden in plain sight in religious scriptures. But here's the real question. Why should you care about this now? Why does it matter to you in this modern age? Because astral projection is not just a mystical pursuit. It's a tool for personal growth, self-discovery, and understanding the true nature of reality. Ancient guides to astral projection showed individuals how to transcend their physical limitations, solve personal dilemmas, gain wisdom, and even heal themselves on profound levels. This isn't just about leaving your body. It's about learning to tap into the deepest parts of yourself and the universe around you. Now, before we dive into the ancient techniques that can make this a reality for you, let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the world around you is the only reality? Do you ever feel like there's more to life than what meets the eye? If you've ever felt like there's a deeper purpose or a hidden truth that the world isn't showing you, then astral projection might be your path to discovering it. But before we dive into the ancient techniques, remember, if this content is hitting you right now, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with anyone who's ready to explore the mysteries of the universe. Let's start with the big question. What are the lost teachings of astral projection? To understand these, we have to go back to the ancient Egyptians. They were one of the first known civilizations to document astral travel. The ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead contains rituals for separating the soul from the body and navigating the afterlife. But here's the kicker. These rituals weren't just about death. They were about accessing other realms of existence while still alive. Imagine that, stepping outside your body, traveling across realms, and experiencing existence in a way most of us have never imagined. But as time passed, this knowledge was hidden, guarded by secret societies. Why? Because with this knowledge, you could access far more than just mystical realms. You could access the very truths of the universe. In the ancient world, those who understood astral projection were considered to have a special connection to the divine. Their ability to transcend earthly limitations was seen as a direct line to spiritual wisdom. The Egyptians weren't the only ones. The Sumerians, the Mayans, and even the Tibetan monks had their own variations of astral projection. What's fascinating is that these traditions all share common elements: the projection of the spirit, the journey through different realms, and the desire to communicate with otherworldly entities. But as these practices moved through history, they were kept within a select group of initiates, hidden from the general population. Over time, they were misunderstood and misrepresented as mere fantasy or fiction. However, as I'll explain in the next section, this ancient knowledge is not only real, it's more accessible than you think. Pause for a moment to engage. If you're still with me, don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Let's explore these secrets together. Now, let's get into how these ancient teachings connect with modern astral projection techniques. The idea is that ancient cultures believed your soul could detach from your body to explore other realms. Modern astral projection techniques are similar, but they allow you to consciously guide your spirit, keeping your awareness intact. One of the most profound techniques the ancients used was visualization, a tool that's still central to modern astral projection practices. The ancient Egyptians, for instance, would focus on a specific object or intention to guide their astral body into a different realm. Whether it was a sacred object or a meditation, their ability to focus their consciousness was key. But the real question is, how can you apply these ancient techniques to your own life? Well, just like the ancients used visualization to guide their astral journeys, you can do the same to unlock your soul's potential today. These practices were meant to help you break free from the constraints of the physical world, and when you learn to consciously astral project, you gain access to that same freedom. You see, the ancient teachings weren't just about mystical experiences. They were about achieving personal mastery. Astral projection was a tool for expanding consciousness, healing, and gaining wisdom. And just as the ancients sought wisdom from their travels beyond the physical, so too can you. Pause for a moment to engage. Are you ready to uncover these ancient techniques? If so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we're about to dive even deeper. So, you've heard about the lost ancient teachings. You've seen how they align with modern practices. Now, let's dive into how you can apply these ancient methods in a practical, step-by-step process to induce your own astral projections. I'm going to share with you my 8-step process that I've personally used to consistently project my consciousness and explore other realms. But here's the catch. You won't be able to do this if you don't have the 2 key ingredients I mentioned earlier, desire and fearlessness. Once you've got that desire burning inside you, and you've cast aside your fears, these are the 8 steps that will take you from simply dreaming at night to consciously astral projecting. 1. Choose the right time. This is absolutely critical to your success. The timing of your projection matters more than you may think. The best time is when you're in a relaxed state, preferably in the early morning hours, when your brain is still in a transition between deep sleep and full waking awareness. 2. Ensure comfort and privacy. You need to be in a comfortable, quiet environment. This process requires concentration, and any disturbance will ruin it. 3. Use binaural beats. This will help you shift your brainwaves into the theta state, which is essential for astral projection. The beats guide your mind into the right frequency for projection. 4. Visualizations and affirmations. Use your imagination to enhance the projection. Affirmations help reprogram your mind, telling it to be ready for the experience. 5. Excitement and anticipation. Fall asleep with excitement, knowing that what you're about to experience is real and attainable. 6. Look for hypnagogic sensations. These are the auditory and visual flashes you experience as your body falls asleep. They're your mind's signposts that you're heading in the right direction. 7. Roll out of your body. As you begin to feel your energy body, gently roll or imagine yourself moving outside your body. This is the moment of separation. 8. Stay calm. When you finally separate from your body, stay calm and focused. The last thing you want is to become too excited and snap back into your physical form. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Once you follow these steps, you'll enter realms you never thought possible. Imagine the possibilities. Gaining wisdom from beyond the physical world, experiencing life from a completely different perspective, and even meeting beings from other dimensions. Pause for a moment to engage. Do you think you could master this process? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to share this video. As we wrap up today's video, I want you to reflect on something. What does it mean to step outside of your body and explore the realms beyond this world? What if everything you've been told about reality is just a small fraction of the truth? Astral projection is not just a mystical experience. It's a tool to understand the deeper truths of existence. The ancient guide we've uncovered today is only the beginning. If you truly desire to unlock your full potential and explore beyond your physical limits, this is just the start of your journey. So, let me ask you this. Are you ready to step beyond the physical world and unlock the ancient wisdom hidden in plain sight? If so, I encourage you to subscribe, share this with friends, and stay tuned for future episodes where we will dive even deeper into the techniques, history, and science of astral projection. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy projecting.